Okay, YouTube was in this video. Can Shakur Stevenson handle William Zepeda? Um, Shakur says he'll be better than ever February against Zepeda. And me personally, I think that people are underestimating the best boxer in the sport. But I'm about to attack all these arguments. Um, a reporter wrote an article asking can Shakur handle William Zepeda? And I think Shakur can do more than handle William Zepeda. I think he can tame William Zepeda. Because I believe William Zepeda is a pressure fighter who threw a lot of hard punches. But almost every fighter Shakur beat was pressure fighters that can throw hard punches. And he even beat a few boxers. Shakur beat Oscar Valdez, Jamel Herring, a lot of these guys. Who was the last guy he beat? He beat Edwin. He beat Artem. He beat a lot of guys. And he can hurt you. If you disrespect his power and you stand in the line of fire and let him land that straight left for that check hook, he can hurt you, especially if he land on your chin. But Shakur don't go into fights trying to hurt you. He go into fights trying to embarrass you. You know? So imagine, it's one thing to get hurt in front of the world. This is another thing for a dude to mock you and just show off how much better he is than you. I think that's more irritating than getting hurt. Because if you get hurt, you could just be like, he coming with a good shot. But if he just sweep you every round, what you gonna say? He just was better than me. And I think that hurts the ego more than getting hurt. If he just beat you, like if he don't even have to hurt you and just make you look crazy, I think that's even more embarrassing than if he hurt you. Because honestly, I don't know if Zepeda get on the line and Shakur pull and hit him with a left or a check hook, or he control the distance with the jab. What can William Zepeda do? Can he close the distance? Does he have head movement like Mike Tyson? Because that's what it takes to close the distance against Shakur. Can he cut off the ring? Because when Shakur get the movement and picking his spots, how is William Zepeda gonna stop him from doing that? See, these are all questions that had to be asked. Shakur was the favorite going into this fight. So why are people asking can Shakur handle his Zepeda? Can Zepeda cut the ring off on Shakur? That should be the narrative. Can he land hard punches on Shakur? I haven't seen anybody land hard punches on Shakur. They can't do it. Shakur says he'll be better than ever for this February, well, next February against Zepeda. And I believe him to an extent. I wonder what his hands gonna look like. Because right now, that's the word. He hurt his hands sparring, allegedly. So I wonder how strong his hands will be. Like, will he re-injure his hands during fight night? Will his hands actually be stronger? What is he doing to strengthen his hands to make sure that an injury like that don't happen again? You know? Is he doing grip exercises? Is he strengthening his grip so he can punch harder without fracturing his hand? Is he getting his hands bigger and thicker? Like, you gotta microfracture your knuckles to get a resistance to throwing hard punches. Meaning you gotta throw a lot of hard punches to get your shit resistant to hard punches. So either he not practicing throwing his hardest punches, or he's overusing them. I don't think there's no in between. Or either he's not practicing his hardest punches, he has fragile hands, or he has bad technique. Ain't no in between, bro. Because there's no other way to describe how he keeps getting injured. Because we know Floyd Mayweather had bad bones in his hand, but I wonder if his punch technique was off, or if he wasn't training his hands properly. See, there's many different factors that can go into you being injured. When we even look at a lot of these basketball players, let's look at Anthony Davis, a Steph Curry, a lot of these injury-prone dudes, Joel Embiid. When we look at these dudes and they keep getting hurt, and it's usually in the same place, that lower body, whether it be a knee, ankle, or foot. So then you start to question, do these dudes just have weak lower bodies? Or is their foot too small for their body? Can he not handle all that weight? So then you start asking yourself, should he cut down weight? Should he get more weight in his legs? Should he strengthen his ankles, his knees, his joints? It's different preventative measures you could take to stop yourself from getting injured. Because at the end of the day, you're an athlete. So you got to train your body to tailor. You got to tailor your body towards your sport. Basketball players need endurance, explosiveness. They need a bunch of athleticism. Some of them endurance. Steph Curry could be a marathon runner if he wanted to. LeBron in his prime could be a gold medalist, Olympic leaper. You know, long jump, triple jump, pole vault. LeBron could be Olympic in that shit. And Steph Curry could be an Olympic marathon runner because he runs so many miles during the game. But They was all injury prone at one point, so you just got to figure out, man, why am I keep getting hurt? Is my body weak? Do I need to strengthen my body? And I think Shakur need to strengthen his body if he says he's gonna be better than ever. Because if he's not hitting the gym, if he's not punching a lot to get his knuckles in his hands used to that, if he's not doing grip training, pull ups, dips, a lot of shit that will focus on grip and all type of shit, and just straightening himself and getting stronger, then he gonna keep hurting his hands. If he's not punching correctly, he gonna keep hurting himself. So all these things come into factor. And me personally, I think people are underestimating the best boxer in the sport. Shakur Stevenson, if you check CompuBox, has the best plus minus in boxing with like a 20 point something. And I think plus minus is punches landing on you and punches landing on your opponent. So ultimately, man, I don't know. The only people close to him in plus minus are maybe Lomachenko and Bivol. And we know both of those guys are considered the best boxers in the sport. So people got to put respect on Shakur's name. Shakur, one of the greats in the sport. And until people realize that, they're going to keep disrespecting him. But they don't understand that, yeah, his plus minus tells you a story. That this dude is a beast. He a beast inside the ring. He a monster. It's going to be hard to beat somebody like Shakur simply because how good he is at hitting and not getting hit. When we talk about the next Floyd Mayweather, it was never Devin Haney. Devin Haney was never the next Floyd Mayweather. Devin Haney he always reminded me of Meldrick Taylor with his speed. So if Devin Haney can learn how to throw fast, shoot shot and punches and steal rounds like a Sugar Ray or a Meldrick Taylor, then he'll be great, bro. He'll be in a different, if he learn how to move laterally and steal rounds with his flurries of punches, he'll be great. But Shakur is the best boxer in the sport, numbers wise. And people got to acknowledge that and admit that. So they got to stop underestimating him, saying, can these dudes beat him when these dudes not? The sport is called boxing. The art of boxing. Hit and not get hit. Whoever got better defense and lands more punches wins the fight. It's not hard to understand. And recently, people have been trying to judge it to where it don't favor the black fighters because they the best at hitting and not getting hit. But if you do that, it's going to be blatant that you are attacking, discriminating against those fighters because they style and they keep winning. That's like saying submissions don't count in MMA because the Eastern Europeans so good at it. The Czechian people, Khabib and all his homies good at it. That'll be just you discriminating against them dudes. So we gotta understand Shakur, the best boxer in the sport, numbers wise. And when you understand that, you understand his pedigree, 8 gold medals between world championships, Golden Gloves, Olympics, a silver medal in the Olympics. Shakur is a different boxer. He's the best boxer in the sport. And that's all fact. Zepeda gonna have to deal with that. So let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this till next time.